Lovely. So here we are on a Thursday. Had to stop and think then. As always, listen to your body as you go through the class. If you had a bit of time off or something, or you got some niggly bits, just be nice to your niggly bits. We can cure niggly bits with Pilates. You know that. It'll be fine. It's all going to be great. We're going to start with our feet fist width apart. There goes my squishy rolling off. Stand with your, here comes Sheila too. Lovely. Feet fist width apart, and you're just going to take your hands on the side of your ribs, guys. We're going to just start today with a little bit of breathing. Always a good place to start. Hey, Sheila, we're just about to start. Jump on in. Lovely to see you. And you're yellow. Lovely. So take a deep breath in and feel your hands move away from each other as your ribs expand sideways, pulling in lots of sort of sunny air this morning, kind of sunny. And then as you exhale, just let everything soften back down to your core. That's it. And then go again. Nice deep breath in, feeling the ribs expand sideways and backwards. Can you get some back feeling as well? Taking in lots of air and then exhale. Good. So we're going to carry on doing this. Next time now, you're going to inhale. And then on the exhale, let's activate our abs. So draw your belly button to your spine as you exhale. Think of the two sides of your waist drawing into a center point so that you're cinching your middle and starting to fire up those abs. And then inhale. And here comes Tina P as well. Oh my goodness. Exhale. Here we go. Doing a little bit of ab work. Hello, Tina P. We've only just started. We're breathing. So jump on in. Lovely to see you. That's it. So on the exhalation, as I said, drawing the belly button to your spine, thinking of the two sides of your waist drawing in so that everything is hourglass shape at the middle and you're firing up those abs. Keep on doing this. And on the next one, see if you can also add that feeling of your pelvic floor muscles. So lift those up as well. Remember, one way to think about that is to imagine you've got your ball there and that you're lifting your ball into your body, and that should help you activate your pelvic floor muscles. And then just keep breathing. Keep those ribs expanding sideways. This is our lateral Pilates breathing. And then on the exhalation, firing up all those lovely muscles. And already we're doing ab work, isn't it? Isn't it great? You don't have to do fancy crunches or nothing. You can work your abs just by standing and breathing. We're going to do one more. Lovely. Exhale. Can you feel how you lift your pelvic floor muscles? You get a little tiny bit taller as well. Super. Relax your arms. Just have a little shake out. We're going to tip it over to one side. Now let your shoulders go and let your head go. Let your head drop. Don't be holding it up like this. Let it go. That's it. And then you're going to drop forward, bending over from your sternum. So you're like a little crochet hook there, looking down at your feet. And then you're going to roll up through center, not to the side, back up through center. That's it. And now we're going to go to the other side. So take it over. Let your shoulders and the head go. Keep your gaze up though. And then just drop forward, be that crochet hook, just bending over the top part of your back and then up through center. Good. We can go with a bit of flow on this now that we know what we're doing. So over you go. Exhale as you drop forward and then bring it up. Good. Other side. Take it over nice and loose. Drop it forward and up you come. Good. Feel free to find your own rhythm there. Super. Folding over from the breastbone. Lovely. Nice and gentle, nice and relaxed. Just getting some movement into that upper back. And up. Last one, here we go. Take it over. Drop it forward. And up you come. Super. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Roll them forward. That's it. Nice big movements with your shoulder. Feel your shoulder blades moving up and down your back. That's it. Nice big motion. Good, everyone. Well done. And now we're going to roll them back, opening out the chest. That's it. Loosen things up there. Super. Nice big rolls. Let's go one more for good luck. Lovely. Enough of the fluffy stuff. We're going to come to the top of our mat. We're going to do 4 roll downs now, and they're going to take us down to the floor. We're going to add on some nice juicy bits to help us do that. So stand at the top of your mat, feet fist width apart. That's it. Get some length through the body. Pull up through the crown of your head. Super. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest, and then slowly through the top of your back that we've just been working, and then keep it going 1 vertebra at a time, peeling off as you fold down over your legs. Knees are slightly bent, and just hang down there at the bottom and give your head a little bit of a nod. Just make sure it's nice and loose there, sort of hanging off your neck, so to speak. Breath in and exhale, scoop out the abs. Float on up like those Bristol balloons that we are now starting to see in the sky. Love a boon. All the way up. Good. Let's go again. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Crown of the head dropping down towards the floor as you fold over from your hip crease. And this time, chaps, we're going to walk out into a little plank, just a little one, just to test the waters. Hands under your shoulders, hips nice and low, breastbone lifting to the top of your mat, lengthen through to your heels, super. And then take it up into a nice, easy downward dog, except Tanya. Not really stretching, just thinking of lengthening things out here. Maybe you want to walk out the dog, bending one leg and then the other. Just ease things out. Keep breathing through the body. And then bend both knees, walk your hands back towards your feet. Hang over your legs one more time. And then exhale, scoop it out to roll it up, stacking up the spine. Getting that same articulation in the top part of your back as you did on the way down. This is our last one. It's going to take us down to stay down. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll it down. Arms nice and loose. And once more, we're going to walk out into our little planky. Check your form. Hips low, breastbone reaching up to the top of your mat. That's it. Push the mat away. And now, chaps, if you're feeling up to it, if not, just take a little chill. But we're going to start doing slow mountain climbers. So bringing up one knee and then the other towards your chest, keeping your hips low. That's it. And now see if you can think about activating those pelvic floor muscles that we were just working on, and see if that helps you get your knee a little bit higher up towards your chest. Super. Yes, stop if you've had enough of this. But very gradually, we're going to start speeding up. In your own time, just start to speed it up until you're at a nice brisk pace. Keep breathing. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nearly there. 2, 1. Back into your plank one last time. Check your form and then bring your knees down. Well done, chaps. And you're just going to come to kneeling. There you go. So you get that little stretch in the front of your thighs there. Yes, adjust your camera so I can see you. Lovely. And remember, if you're not comfortable sitting like this, if it hurts your knees, you can always roll up a towel, put the towel behind your knees and then sit down, and that will create some space behind your knees. So you're nice and comfy and still get that nice little stretch. All right. So Tina P, I hope you've got your squishy ball at the ready, because we're using our squishy ball today, and head cushions. We're going to grab our squishy ball now, chaps, and come to sitting on our bottom. And we're going to do some nice, easy half rollbacks, okay? So sitting up nice and straight, let's bend our legs, have our feet flat on the floor, have your ball out in front of you like it's something precious. All right. Now, remember, just because you've got your ball out here, don't let your chest go concave on me. Get those shoulders down and back, collarbones stay wide. All right. Take a breath in. As you exhale, scoop your pelvis under like your tailbone is scooping up like a ladle towards your ball. That kind of motion. And then take it back just a little bit. Little tester there. And then up we come. Rolling back onto your tailbone at the top, lengthening through to a straight back. There's my buddy Kyra. What a sweetheart. Exhale, down we go again. Maybe going a bit further, maybe not. See how you feel. And then up you come. Roll back onto those sit bones, lengthen through the crown of your head at the top. Good. Down we go again. Now, as you're doing this, focus on your midsection, belly button pulling to spine. Up you come. Lovely. Get that nice scoopage. Make a nice bowl shape with your midsection for a nice bit of what, fruit salad and ice cream. Down we go again. Just check that the front of your thighs are staying nice and soft. They don't need to help us on this one. And up we come. We've got 2 more, chaps. Take it back. That's it. Focus on where you're working, looking good. And up you come. Last one. Super. Exhale. Scoopy, scoopy. Bring yourself up. And just take a nice, easy forward fold. So we're going to do the same thing, but we're only going to go back about halfway. And then when you get back to that halfway position, we're going to do chopper arms. Remember oranges and lemons? Here comes the chopper to chop off your head like that. So you're going to bring your arms up and then chop them down. And what you need to be careful of is that it's not your body doing this kind of thing. Our body is going to stay back there. We're going to hold our abs, keep it scooped out, and then we're just going to chop with our arms. All right? Yeah, it's going to be great. All right, breath in. Exhale, scoop it back. That's it. Pull the belly button to the spine. Lovely. Hold it there. Arms up and chop and up and chop. Good. And up. Keep that belly button pulling to the spine and up and chop. Good. This is 5 and chop and 4. Chop. Good. Shoulders down. 3. Lovely. 2. Up and chop. Bring yourself up. Forward fold. And there goes Molly going past with her toy. That's it. Just relax. So the last one we're going to do, very similar vein. You're going to take it back to that halfway stage. Hold yourself back there. So again, not body coming up and down, but this time we're going to do open door and back and then change hands. So you're twisting from the waist, keeping scooped out in the pelvis. All right. Here we go then. Breath in. Exhale, take it back. Belly button to spine. And then open the door one way. That's it. Bring it back to center. Open the door the other way. Good. Bring it back to center. Looking good. Nice Sheila, nice scoopage. And back. And open. And back. Good. And open. That's it. Back. Keep breathing. Open. 2 more sets. Stay with me. Open. And back. And open. And back. Last one. Strong to the finish. Here we go. Dig deep. And open. And back. Bring yourself up. Take a nice easy forward fold. So Molly is literally circling round and round Hillary with her toy in her mouth. It's very cute. It's going round and round in circles. All right, we're going to do a roll down just to take us down to the floor, okay? But I want to see the best roll back you've ever done in your life, all right? Last person down is the winner. All right? Okay, so here we go. Sitting up nice and tall. Breath in. Exhale, scoop it out. Here we go, one vertebra at a time with that immaculate control that we have because we do Pilates. That's it, scoop it out. It's nice and slow, slower, slower. Really nice, everyone. Yes, gorgeous. Who's going to be last? Helen, Sheila, Abigail, Hillary. I think it's Hillary Green. Woohoo, by a hair. Just Sheila went down just before you. Stretch it out long, chaps. Take a nice full body stretch. Arch your back if it feels good. And now you're going to place the squishy between your knees. So as always, as we go through the class today, as we're working with our prop, take a minute if you need to readjust it. Get comfy with it. Don't let it get the better of you. Darn squishy. Feet flat on the floor, arms down long by our side. Chin is slightly tucked so the back of the neck is long. And here comes Tessa. Come join the dogs, Terry. Yeah, we're going to start doing some tilts, guys. All right, so take a breath in. As you exhale, you're just going to tilt your pelvis up. I've got cramp in my hamstring. And then inhale, rock it back to your neutral. There we go. Exhale and you tilt the pelvis up. Super. Inhale, rock it back. Now keep going with this. Feel free to find your own rhythm, getting as much movement as you can in that lowermost part of your spine. That's it. And as you're doing this, start to just squeeze on the squishy so that we can feel those inner thigh muscles fire up. Gently at this stage, we just want to, wake them up, see that they're working basically. So as we're tilting, just a bit of a squeeze. There you go. All right, Tez. A couple more of these. Keep the throat nice and soft. Last one. Super. All right. Maybe you want to bring your heels a little bit closer to your bottom. We're going up into a curl this time. All right. So start with that tilt again. Exhale, tilt. And then roll up through the rest of your spine, bringing yourself up into your full curl. That's it. Again, a little bit of a squeeze on the squishy, but nothing too extreme at this point. Keep the buttocks squeezing up. Think of opening out the fronts of your hips to the ceiling. Backs of the arms stay pressing into the mat. Belly button is pulling to spine. Good. Take a breath in, squeeze up one last time. And then exhale, let's roll it down. Nice and slowly, all the way to your tailbone, which is dropping heavy back into the mat. Let's go one more time like that. Exhale and we tilt. Roll up through the spine as you stand into your feet, knees moving away from you, and then push up with the buttocks, belly button drawing in like a upholstery dimple. Press it up, good. And then exhale, roll it down. We're going to add on some nice juicy butt work now, guys. All right, so starting the same way, exhale and tilt. Roll up through all the way back up to that lovely hip height that you just had. Good. Now this time you're going to hold your hip height. You're going to take a breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to squeeze on the squishy like you're trying to pop it. Like you're trying to burst your squishy. Good. And then release on the inhale, just the knees. Exhale, take the full length of your exhalation to squeeze like crazy on the squishy and then release that off. Hips stay high. Exhale, here we go again. Squeeze it, lovely. Keep those hips up and release and squeeze. Nice, we've got two more. Imagine you could get your knees to touch through your squishy. That's how hard. There, you're looking good. Nice, Abigail. And release. Last one. Exhale, squeeze. Keep the throat soft. Release it off. And then roll yourself down. All the way back down to your tail. Good. Next set. Are you ready? You're right, Sheila. Yeah, she's good. All right. Take a breath in. Exhale and we tilt. Roll up through the rest of your spine. Good, get back up to that hip height, lovely. Now this time, chaps, you're gonna take a breath in. As you exhale, you're gonna squeeze on your squishy, but only to about 60%, all right? Not the full enchilada, just about 60%, but then you're gonna hold that 60%. And then when you're ready, you're gonna start doing your little pelvic pulses, so your little Michael Jackson thrusts, keeping that 60% squeeze on the squishy. Quite intense, isn't it? That's it. Looking good, guys. Keep it going. Keep the squeeze. 4, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One muscle squeeze up. Get your money's worth. And then exhale, roll yourself down nice and slowly. All right, we've got one last set. Stay with me. Here we go. Breath in. Exhale and we tilt. Roll up through the spine, knees move away from you. That's it, back up to where we were, from whence we came. Now you're going to take a breath in and shift your weight into your left foot, especially your left heel. So your left heel is digging into the mat like you're trying to make a hole. Then you're going to let your right lower leg just swing out like a little gate. There you go, knees stay together, super. Place the right foot down. Put your weight into your right foot, especially your right heel. Let the left leg swing out. That's it, knees stay together, good. Now we're going to keep going with this, alternating righty lefty, shifting the weight each time. So one buttock will then pass the baton to the other buttock as they change in their support positions there. But see if you can minimize any rocking in your pelvis. So any rocking side to side. There you go. Looking good, guys. And keep those hips nice and high. Obs. And keep breathing. Obs. We're going to do 2 more sets. Lovely. Last one. Here we go. Take it out. Down. Take it out. Come back to both feet on the floor. One last squeeze up. This is our last one. Make the most of it. Roll yourself down. And then at the bottom there, just hug those knees into your chest and give those gluteals a little bit of a release. That's it. Super. So we're going to get rid of the squishy just for the time being. So put it to the side and then bring your feet down to the mat. Feet, ankles, knees together now. We're going to do some hip rolls. So arms out in a T position, palms up, and just make sure your hands are level or slightly below, if anything, your shoulders. Now, before we set off on our hip roll journey, just squeeze those inner thighs together again. All right, so we've just been working them like big time, so we can feel them nicely. All right, so we can feel that they're working. We want to keep them working now throughout this exercise so that our legs stay together and our knees stay level, regardless of the fact that they're sweeping over left and right. Okay, so here we go. Keep those inner thighs squeezing. Inhale, take the knees over to the right. That's it, not so far that your lower back arches, remember, keep your belly button drawing to your spine. Exhale, drawing to the left side of your body to bring your legs back to center. Good. Inhale over to the left, inner thighs still working there. Exhale, draw it back to center using the right side of your body. Looking good, chaps. Over to the right. Exhale, bring it back. Over to the left. Shoulder blades, remember, stay stuck fast to the floor throughout. Let's do one more set like this. Over to the right, knees level. Exhale back to center, inner thighs still working. Over to the left, lovely. And back to center. Okay, we have a fork in the road. You can either stay doing that or take a breath in, and as you exhale, float one leg at a time into tabletop. Be drawing down into your belly to activate those abs. And again, use the inner thighs, squeeze them together to keep your legs stuck together, okay? And as before, over to the right. A little bit harder now, a little bit more precarious. Exhale, draw down into your left side to come back to center. Lovely. Inhale over to the left. Feels like your right thigh bone is lengthening slightly to keep those legs level. Exhale back to center. Keep drawing down into your belly button. Inhale over to the right. Looking good, chaps. Exhale, use your left side to come back. Over to the left. Use your right side to come back. We're going to do 2 more sets here, guys. Nice bit of hip roll today. Lovely. Back to center. Last one. Over to the left. Back to center. Good. Now holding it there, you're going to tap your left toes away from you. So keep that leg at a 90-degree angle. Tap the legs so the thigh drops away from you in a toe tap. Exhale as you bring it back up to tabletop. Good. Inhale, the right toes go to the floor. Exhale, bring it back. Lovely. Keep those legs at 90 degrees. Super. Now, don't worry if your toe doesn't go all the way to the mat. The focus here is on your abs, especially on the exhalation, working those abs to instigate the leg drawing back towards your body. Really nice. Remember, don't change the angle at the knee. It's the angle at the hip that changes as the thigh drops away from you. Really good. Super. We're going to do 2 more sets. If you want to beef it up, you can take your arms above your chest, palms facing. That's it. So less support on the floor, more work for your core. Nice and juicy, isn't it? Looking good, guys. Well done. Last one. Hug your knees into your chest. Have a little rock and roll side to side, looking really good. All right. Reclaim your squishy. I can't believe Terry's gone to sleep there. It's unusual, isn't it? Reclaim your squishy, and this time, chaps, you're going to place it under your bottom. All right. So again, take a moment to make yourself comfortable. Set yourself up so you feel nice and supported and, relatively stable, despite the fact that we're balancing on a rubber ball here. All right, and then you're going to draw your left knee into your chest. Hold on to the front of your leg there and pull your knee in. That's it. Right leg is staying down on the floor, supporting us. Good. Now soften in the hip crease and see if that allows you to draw the knee a little bit closer towards your chest. So bring it up as high as you can. That's it. Good. Nice. Now you're going to change the grip of your hand so you're holding on behind your thigh. Clasp your hands if you want to. And then you're going to flex your foot. All right, now here we go. Your thigh is going to stay exactly where it is. It's just going to be your lower leg that starts to swing out towards straight. Don't worry if you don't fully straighten it, but keep that thigh down towards your chest. Good. And then bring it back. So on the exhalation, swing out that lower leg and get a little hammy stretch. Good. Go at your own speed. And just remember that when we're doing stretches like this on the squishy, our pelvis is tucked underneath us naturally. So we're going to be able to go further in our hammy stretches. All right. So don't be surprised if you surprise yourself. Eloquent as ever, Tina PA. Because you might just get closer to straightening than you ever thought possible. Be prepared to amaze yourself. There you go. And with your hands on your leg like this, as you go towards straightening, think about pulling the leg slightly out of the hip joint. You might find it helps you get a little bit more out of the stretch. Yes, looking good there, Helen. Well done. Couple more of these. That's it. Nothing forced. Just let the leg release up and over you. Really nice, everyone. Yes, tiny, good. Last one. Super. And then bring that leg down all the way to the floor and bring your right knee into your chest. So as before, hold on to the front of the leg to start with. Draw the knee close down to your chest. Soften in the hip crease. That's it. Just take a moment to soften that area up. And then flex your foot. Change your clasp of your hands, so your hold, so you're behind your leg now. There we go. Keep the thigh exactly where it is. That's the little catch here. And then just swing your lower leg out, up and over you. And just have a little play. See how close you can get to straightening your leg. On the exhalation there, just let it go. Up and over. Nice. This might be your looser side, and you might really be able to go for it. Looking good, everyone. As I mentioned before, as that leg goes towards straightening, think about pulling the leg out of the hip socket slightly. So you're lengthening the leg away from you. And see if that helps you go a bit further. Yes. These are looking really super, chaps. Well done. Bendy windies, the lot of you. Last one. Here we go. Exhale. Super. Bring the leg down. Get rid of the squishy. That's it. Terry's off. He's had enough. And we're going to come onto our side now, chaps, for what I've been calling the Cirque du Soleil series, because we're going to place it between our ankles, like this, like in the circus, isn't it? That's it. And now you can either come onto your propped up arm like this, or you can grab your head cushions, whichever you prefer. All right, so we're going to do some diamond clams avec le squishy. So remember, you want your feet in line with your bottom as if they're both against a wall. Then you're going to drop your knees, lift your toes. That's it. Let's have our top hand on our hip. Keep it nice and still there. It's not going to rock around anywhere. We're going to take our knee to the ceiling. There we go. Up and down. Good. And up and down. Super. And up. Now imagine you've got a gun in your kneecap, obviously, and you're going to fire bullets up to the ceiling. All right. So get that knee up to the ceiling. Don't be firing over there into the audience. No, health and safety won't like that. Up, fire, pew, pew, and down. Good. And pew, pew. Nice. This is 10-ish, which means we've got 10 more. Counting down. 10. And down. Good. Keep firing that gun up to the ceiling. And 8. Super. And 7. Keep breathing. And 6. Lovely. And 5. And 4. You're making this look very easy. And 2. Last one we're going to hold up. Oh, yeah. Hold it up. Now we're going to go into our pincer clams. Remember, this top knee is going to stay exactly where it is. It's not going to move, but you're going to lift your underneath thigh off the floor. Bring that top hand into the mat in front of you. So you've got a little bit of support, and then you're lifting that underneath thigh off. There you go. And bring it down. So it's tiny, but it should be quite effective in helping you work into here. Yes. And up, little pincers, and down. And up. Good. And down. Good. Don't rock that top knee. Keep it where it is. Up and down. Last one. Here we go. Bring it up and down. Super. Extend your legs, still with the squishy. Push your head cushions, if you've got them, behind you so you can extend your underneath arm. Using the top of your arm as a pillow now, and we're going to keep this top hand in front of our chest for support. We're going to start lifting up our legs into some side lift work. There you go. Super. Now you might have noticed a bit of a recurring theme in this class, which is inner thighs. Oh yes. Oh. So in this exercise in particular, I want you to think about the inner thigh of the underneath leg, pressing its body up. All right, so working that underneath muscle to get the legs up a bit higher. Good. We've just got 2 more of these. Stick with it. Looking really good, everyone. Up. There you go. Down. Last one. Hold it up. Can you go 1 millimeter higher? Of course you can. More like 10 millimeters. You're going to get rid of the squish, or rather you're going to hold on to it now, and we're going to go into an arm opening. So reclaim your head cushions, and you're going to hold your squishy like we hold our weight. All right, legs up at 90 degrees. All right, I am going to nag you on this one. So you're going to take the squishy up to the ceiling. That's it. Turn to look at it. Now, don't think about taking your arm back. Think about rotating your breastbone up towards the ceiling. So you turn your whole torso, and of course the arm just goes with it. So you turn the body to open out fully on that side of your body. And then when you're there, then you can let the arm just give into gravity and maybe drop a little closer to the floor. And breathe. So just like we did at the beginning of class, breathing, letting our ribs expand sideways. So you'll feel those top ribs now expanding sideways as you breathe in. Bring yourself back. We're just going to do 1 more of those. Here we go. Take it up. That's it, to the ceiling. Shoulder stays down here. Now turn the breastbone. There you go. These are looking much better. And then just relax into it. All nice and gooey. Gooey. Such a good word. Breathe. Let yourself relax into your mat. Getting a nice stretch through the armpit there, front of the chest. And then bring yourself back nice and slowly. Good. And let's go on to the other side, back to our Cirque du Soleil diamond claps. Okay, so squishy goes back between your ankles. That's it. Lovely. Feet in line with your bottom. Drop your knees, lift your toes, hand on your top hip to keep it behaving itself. All right. Just the 20 then. All right. Here we go. Take it up and down. Remember your little gun out of your kneecap there, firing up. That's it. Down. And fire, fire. Down. Good. 5. Keep that top hip still. And 6. And down. Good. And 7. Lovely. And 8. Open out the hip. And 9. And 10. Belly button drawing to spine. 10. Counting down now. And 9. Keep the toes up. And 8. Knee going back up to that height each time, if not a little bit further. 6. And 5. And 4. Good. Relax your upper body. And 3. Super. And 2. Last one. Here we go. We're going to hold it up there. Squeeze it up. That's it. Bring your top hand in front of your chest. Pincers. Only 6. Take it up. That's it. And down. Don't worry if it's small. You will feel it. Up. And down. Good. And up. There you go. down and up. Super. Keep that top knee pointing up. And 2. Good. Looking good there, Helen. Last one. Bring it up and down. Good. Extend the underneath legs or legs. Extend the underneath arm. Get rid of the cushions. There we go. Hands still supporting us, but if this is one of your favorite exercises and you want to go for the balance like this, off you go. All right. So here we go, lifting up the legs. So now the other inner thigh gets its moment. It's 15 minutes of fame. Thankfully, not actually 15. And up. Good. And down. Up. Nice. Feel that underneath thigh working. Legs lengthening on the way up, lengthening even more on the way down. We're just going to do one more. See if you can hold it up and then take it up a little tiny bit high. Yes, well done. Bring it down. Grab your squishy. Grab your squishy. Oh, did I sound like Sean Connery's James Bond just then? Miss Moneypenny. Little bit. Legs up at 90. Arm out in front. There you go. Now, as before, let's just break it down so we're getting good form here. Arm up to the ceiling. Turn to look at it. Now think of your breastbone. If you want to put your thumb on your breastbone there. And then turn your breastbone. There you go. To open out the side body. And then just breathe into it. Keeping that shoulder down away from your ear. Keeping the back of your neck long. Melting into your mat. And bring yourself back. Just one more of those. Here we go. Up and over. Keep the form. Let it go. And bring yourself back. Super. We're going to come onto our fronts now for a little bit of back extension work. And we're going to start with the squishy and then we're going to beef it up, all right? So you don't need your head cushions. That's it. So you're going to come down onto your tummy with your squishy ball out in front of you, hands on top next to each other like this, all right? Now just be careful with your hands above your head that you haven't let your shoulders float up. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Have your tailbone lengthening towards your heels, belly button drawing away from the floor. That's it. And your nose is just floating a little bit off the floor. That's it. Have your hands on top of the ball. That's it. And straighten your arms. If you've got the space to. Good. All right. So as always, chaps, you're going to inhale and roll your marble forward with your nose towards the top of the mat. Keep the back of your neck long. And now press down into your squishy and roll it ever so slightly towards you. That's it. Coming up just a little bit, working into the top part of the back. Good. That's it. Keep nicely corrected there, Hilary. Well done. And then take it down. Good. Keep this going and just remember what we've been working on the last few weeks. We're working on making our back into the shape of a runway on an aircraft carrier. So it's like that little rampy thing. The top part of your back is the little rampy thing that your little fighter jet with your mini Tom Cruise inside is going to take off. So it's a long shape. That's it. Yes, well done. Get those shoulders down and back. Start with the nose marble roll. Press down into your squishy, roll it towards you as you make your aircraft carrier runway. Lovely. That's it, Tina P. Well done. Just one more like this. Up you come. Super. And then roll it forward. Really nice. Looking good there, Tanya. And you're just going to get rid of your squishy. Now, just look towards me. You might need to sit up to look towards me so you're not damaging your neck. All right. So remember, just a little recap. if you haven't been around, rather than sort of coming up like this and just collapsing into the back of our waist here, which is where we're generally looser. We're coming up higher up. We're working into our thoracic spine. So we're thinking of making that runway for an aircraft carrier. Yes. So it's a much longer shape rather than up and back. We're thinking up and forward like this. So on this next one, chaps, you're going to start with your hands under your shoulders, and then you're going to come up. Hang on before you do it, look towards me. You're going to roll your marble as always. You're going to press into your forearms to come up. Then you're going to float your arms up towards the front of your shoulders, like don't shoot me. Then you're going to do your Tom Daley, reaching nice and long. And then you're going to sweep your arms back right to your fingertips so that the palms of your hands come to the side of your thighs. Hold on there. And then you're going to reach back towards your toes with your fingertips and see if you can get a little bit extra rampage there in your back. And then you'll come down. All right. Let's have a go. Remember, if you're thinking, oh, this is not for me today, just do a nice little tiny little back extension with your arms down on the floor. All right. So you want your elbows down on the floor and into your body like lizard legs, and then roll your heads of your shoulders down and back. Marble roll with your nose. Press down into your forearms to come up into your little ramp, and then float the arms up, backs of the hands coming towards the heads of the shoulders. Keep the back of your neck long as you reach forward into your Tom Daley dive position, and then sweep the arms wide, palms of the hands against the side of the thighs, reach back towards your toes, see if you can get a bit more height. Gorgeous. Bring yourself down, fold your arms underneath you, ready to go again. That's it. Looking really good, everyone. Well done. Marble roll. Press down. Make your little rampy. Float the arms. Feel the strength of your back here. Take your arms into your dive position. Sweep around, palms of your hands against your thighs, and then reach back towards your feet, getting a little bit more. Lovely. And down you come. Just one more, chaps. Here we go. Marble roll. Press into your forearms. Think of your breastbone coming through into the mat. Lift up the backs of your hands. Super. Take it into your dive position. Watch the back of your necks. Yes, well done, Hilary. Sweep it round. Reach back towards your toes. That's it. Bring yourself down. Press back into your child's pose. Nice work, guys. I cannot tell you how much better that is looking. Honestly, just across the board. Really good. Big toes together. Knees out to the width of your mat, and then just reach forward, letting your breastbone drop towards the mat. Bottom reaching for your heels. Super. And then bring yourself up into your 4-point kneeling. Now, I know quite a few of you have already done this class this week, so you know there's a nice happy ending on this one. But before we get there, we've just got a little bit more work to do, okay? This is the little bit more work, and then the nice surprise ending. I promise you're going to like it. No irony. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. We're going to just do a quick cat-cow, shoulders down. That's it. Back of the head, skull slightly lifted. There you go. Take a breath in. That's it, Helen. Exhale, round yourself over. Make a C shape. Push the mat away from you. Suck your belly button up towards your spine and then up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen through, letting your back arch this time. Tailbone drifts up. That's it. Keep the back of your neck long. Nice. Let's go again. Exhale, round it over. Greyhound bump. Up and underneath you. There you go. Inhale, lengthen through, drawing long out of the crown of your head. Super. Just one last one. Exhale, round it over. Let the head drop. Inhale, lengthen through. Let the tailbone float up. Super. And then return to your neutral position, and you're going to come down onto your forearms. We're going to do a little forearm plank. Now, just make sure that your elbows are directly under your shoulders and that you haven't come back like this. Get your elbows under your shoulders. Yeah, so it's a vertical line there, perpendicular. And then press down into the length of your forearms, into your fists. Take your right leg back, tuck the toes. Take your left leg back, tuck the toes. Remember your plank form, hips nice and low, breastbone now reaching towards your clasped hands. Lengthen through to your heels. Good. We're just going to hold this today, guys, for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees down to the floor. Press back into a child's pose, this time with your knees together. Knees together. Reaching forward with your fingertips, reaching back with your bottom. Lovely. Is lovely. And then walk your hands in. Kneeling as we did right at the beginning of class. Nice little stretch. And now for the nice stuff. You're going to grab your squishy again. And you're going to come onto your backs. Placing your squishy, it's just a bit higher than your bra strap, all right? As always, you know, do it to suit you. Get yourself comfy there. Keep your legs bent, feet flat on the floor so you're nicely supported. And then you're going to take your hands behind your head. So we're looking for an opening in the top of our back now, all right? So relax your head in your hands. Feel the weight of your head. And then just start to go back, but keep your belly button pulling to your spine so you don't arch into your lower back. Keep this connected, and then take your upper back, just like when you take your head into the basin at the hairdressers to get your hair washed. Keep your head supported. Keep that belly button pulling to your spine and just enjoy that nice opening in the top of your back and the front of your chest. And then release it off. Maybe move the squishy to a slightly different place if you want to. Do what your body needs, as always, and then go again. Listen to your body. Have a sort of feel around on the inside, see what your body needs. And release it off a couple more times. Should feel quite nice to get that lovely opening out the armpits here as well, keeping the head nice and supported. Now you might find you can go all the way back. Depends on your own personal physical setup there. Be with your body. Last one. Bring yourself up, and then you're going to slide yourself down so that the squishy ends up like a cushion under your head. Right, you might need to rearrange it. There you go. So again, take a moment, make sure you're nice and comfortable and that your head is even on your squishy, not off to one side, all right? Arms now long down by your side, and you're just going to let your ear drop towards the floor. That's it. Head now fully supported by the squishy, so you get that nice stretch in your neck. Isn't that lovely? That's it. And then go the other way. Relax your head onto the squishy. Let your ear drop towards the floor. Keep going, alternating sides. If you've got one side that's particularly stiff, you might want to hold it a bit longer and breathe into it. Remember, our breath can smooth out any niggly, crunchy bits. And other side. Nice steady breathing. That's it. Just relax. Super. Come back to center. You're going to lift your head, take your squishy away, and then come back to having your hands behind your head, but bring your chest all the way down. So your hands are behind your head, clasped behind your head, and your thumbs have them down your neck. So your thumbs are sort of supporting your neck. Now lift your head just, barely like 2 millimeters off the floor, and just extend your neck slightly. So you're just sort of lifting out your head. You're not pulling on it so much, it's just sort of lifting it up and out, just to lengthen it. Can you feel that? And then with that new length, just place your head tenderly back down onto the mat. And bring your arms down by your side, out to about 45 degrees, palms up. And then you're going to extend your left leg, let your heel slide along the floor. And then your right leg, let your heel slide along the floor. And so we've come into what yogis know as Shavasana, or corpse pose. And we're just going to take a moment here, finishing off this week's class with a little bit of relaxation. So take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, just soften down into your mat. Imagine you're lying on one of those big, puffy, cumulus clouds. And as you exhale, your body's sinking into it, still supported, but actually sinking down. Keep the breathing nice and steady. Relax your throat. Relax your forehead. Let it soften. Relax your eyes. Close your eyes if you want to, and let your eyes relax in the sockets. Relax the corners of your mouth. Your jaw, your tongue, your throat. And then feel as if there's water flowing down your arms. Let them relax too. Soften your belly, your hips, your thighs. Big muscles in our thighs there, just let them soften. Check you've relaxed your kneecaps, your calves, your ankles, and your insteps, and all of your toes. Last couple of breaths here, just letting yourself melt into your mat. Nice deep breath. Exhale it out through your mouth. And now just start to slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes, just gently coming back to life. You're going to roll onto your side, doesn't matter which one, into a sort of fetal position there. Take a moment. That's it. And then when you're ready, you're just going to push yourself up. So you're coming into your modified mermaid. Take it nice and slow. All the tough stuff's done. And then you're going to come onto your knees. Step one foot forward. Step the other foot forward. Bring yourself up nice and slowly. No head rushes. And now let's just come back to center to finish this baby off in style. All right, feet fist width apart. Standing nice and tall, but relaxed, still that lovely relaxed sensation. Take your ear over to your shoulder. That's it, let your head go. Lovely. And the other side. Once more. Other side. Super. Come back to center. We're just going to do our 2 up stretches. No balance. All right, here we go. Inhale, take it up. Lengthening through. Exhale, push the air down. Gorgeous, everyone. One more and you're done. Here we go. Inhale, take it up. Long and strong, chilled, feeling good. And just shake it out. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a lovely weekend when you get there. And I hope to see you next week.